Today, I'm going to pay my respects to those who have solidified their legacies as St. Louis legends at their final resting place. This video will be dedicated to the Bellefontaine Cemetery in North St. Louis, where many big names are buried, and there are lots, so I'm going to go quickly. Let's start with the big names. We have Adolphus Busch and Eberhard Anheuser of Anheuser-Busch. We have William Clark of the Lewis and Clark Expedition. Fun fact, Sacagawea, or Sacagawea, actually gave her son to Clark as a guardian and sent the kid to St. Louis University High School, or SLU. There's Rush Limbaugh, a nationwide radio show host. David R. Francis, who is my guy that I've talked about before. Governor, mayor of St. Louis, brought the Olympics to St. Louis and the World Fair. John O'Fallon, who's the namesake of O'Fallon, Missouri. Okay, let's get into some lesser-known names, but still big legacy. Chris von der Aha. This dude owned the St. Louis Brown Stockings, which became your St. Louis Cardinals today. Francis Preston Blair Jr., super important in saving St. Louis during the Civil War with General Lyon. Susan Blow, she opened up the first kindergarten in the United States. William Seward Burroughs invented the mechanical calculator. Phoebe Wilson Cousins, she was the first female lawyer in Missouri and one of the first in the U.S. James Eade was a big-time engineer. He made the Eads Bridge in St. Louis, which is named after him, and he made these badass-looking ironclad warships. Thomas Clement Fletcher, he abolished slavery in Missouri. Hamilton Rowan Gamble was the Chief Justice for the infamous Dred Scott decision. We'll be visiting Dred Scott's grave in my next video. Fitz W. Guerin is a Medal of Honor recipient. James Eade Howe was known as the millionaire hobo because he chose to live and help the homeless instead of using his family's exuberant wealth. Albert Lambert is an Olympic athlete, businessman, and aviator who the airport in St. Louis is named after. James Smith McDonald founded McDonald Aircraft, which turned into McDonnell Douglas, which became part of Boeing. And we have James Riley, who founded the Sigma Nu fraternity. Honestly, there are too many to go over in the video. So many senators, high-ranking government employees, Civil War leaders. Tell me who I missed in the comments. Bellefontaine was a beautiful and prestigious cemetery, but check back for part 2 in which I head across the street to the prestigious Calvary Cemetery.